Hi friends from YouTube. This is another video of how to replace a thermostat on a 2006 Honda Odyssey. It's kind of easy to replace it, but I'm gonna show you how to do it in an easy way. The thermostat, this particular car, it's been overheating for the past week, and we find out that the thermostat it's not working because when it's running, only this upper hose it's hot, but this one remains cold to the touch. And based on experience, most likely it's the thermostat. And we have to remove this hose, and the thermostat is right here in the housing. But in order to do that, we're gonna have to make some room to replace it. As you can see, I have already removed the battery to make room. The next step will be to remove the air box, and I'm show you how. I'm gonna do it in a second, but before to start that, I'm gonna show you what are the tools that you will need. Stay tuned. So let me show you the tools that you will need in order to do the thermostat on this Honda Odyssey 2006. You will need a small a 1/4 inch extension, a 1/4 inch ratchet, pair of pliers, needle nose, and the regular ones, pick to pull the gasket out of the housing, a 10mm socket, an 8mm socket, and of course you will need your brand new thermostat and your gasket. And before replace the thermostat, you will need to drain the radiator. You will need to drain the coolant out of the radiator, and I have already done that. So now let's start replacing the thermostat. Okay friends, like I said, I have drained the radiator already, and I have removed the battery already with an 10mm wrench. You can loosen the terminals and then remove the battery with a tray. And now we're going to remove the air box. This is an 8mm bolt here, and then you have to remove this hose here, which is a breather hose, and then this little one here, it's a bypass coolant hose that you must remove it as well. All right, let's do that. Okay, the air box it's out, and this is the air breather hose, the coolant bypass hose right here, 8mm bolts, and these four of these, one on each corner, 8mm bolts to remove the box. Now we're gonna proceed to make some room. We're gonna disconnect some of these electrical wires in order to make it easier for the removal of the housing. Okay, I forgot to tell you friends that you have to remove this radiator hose. Will be better if you remove both of them. We'll do in a second, but also this is a ground that must be removed, otherwise it will be kind of difficult to reach the bottom bolt of the thermostat housing. All right, let's do it. Now we're here. This is the thermostat housing, and there are two bolts, two 10mm bolts, one on top and one on the bottom. And I have removed the ground bolt here and the coolant temperature sensor, which goes here too. I removed the electrical connector. Now we're going to remove the housing in order to replace the thermostat. All right.